Kathryn Dennis, listen, we started this summer from the Vault series earlier this summer. Wasn't sure how it was going to go, but everyone seems to say it's a big hit you guys loved. We've had Claudia Jordan on. We've had Juicy Joe, and now this is a never before heard. This has never aired. It's never aired audio. It's never aired on Patreon. It's never aired on YouTube. Never before aired chat with Kathryn Dennis. Why are certain things in the vault never before heard? Well, that's a great question. Come to the next live show. Everybody gets a question. You can ask anything you want. We cannot plead the fifth. That's a great question. But this is a from the vault, never before heard chat with the one and only Kathryn Dennis, recorded at a previous time. Now we get into, of course, Southern Charmed, highs and lows, her relationship with the boys, Patricia. But look, we get into a lot of other things. You guys know, it's not always a softball interview. It's really not a softball interview ever here on Behind the Velvet Rope. We get into things. First of all, love Kathryn. Like, can I just be biased? Love. Very kind, gentle soul. That is how I felt this chat with Kathryn was. But we get into it. We talk about Thomas, custody, the kids, sobriety, rumors. There's a lot of other rumors about her and the hit and run at the school. What was that, like a year ago, a year or 2 years ago? We cover it all. So kick back, relax from the vault, never before heard chat with Miss Kathryn Dennis from Southern Charm begins right now.
The last I talked, like, well, every time I talk to him, he's talking about like how he's going to be traveling and whatever he just did. And I'm like, he is happy being fed by like the culture of the world. And that is something I admire him for because I want to experience that and I will experience other parts of the world one day. And I know that, but like just to see someone get so much satisfaction from travel, I think it's deep and I can't wait to do that. So I think he's got a whole other complex like system of gratitude going on.
Yeah, there's a lot you get out of travel, I think.
Yeah. I think that he's just developed his life and become the person that is set in the person he is. And I think that it's not necessarily a bad person.
Not everyone is meant to get married, right?
No, I mean, not at all. Seriously. Sometimes, you know, anyways, yeah.
Do you think that the show has changed, like Craig and Shep and Austin? Like, has the thing gone to their head? Have they changed in any way for the
I think they're
better?
still cool. I think they're still cool with me. Hey, they're still real with me. They've been the same since day one, and that's what I got to say about them.
That's good. They seem like they're good friends too.
Yeah, like we've all like us four, like we've all just been real and the same, and we've seen each other do that on and off camera. So I think that we just have this like kind of unspoken like bond together or understanding together.
That's really good. Do you, I mean, do you have anything to say to all these things that Thomas is always saying about you? He just said you're the most horrible person that exists, basically. I mean, that's not a nice thing to say.
It's not a nice thing to say, and I just, the only thing I can say is I love my children so much. And if I could save them from everything, I would wrap them in bubble wrap and protect them from the entire world because I know how hard it can be. But I can't do that. And I, yeah, that's all that I would, yeah, that's all that I have to say is I would speak to them and them only. I wish I could prevent this every time. I wish that this didn't happen for you. I'm sorry. I wish that I could be there to help you understand. I wish I could be there. But that, it just things are the way they are. But I will always, if I could protect them, boy, Bubble Boy, that movie from the 90s, that thing, I would definitely be a bubble girl living in a bubble world with my bubble babies. God, I sound crazy. Watch someone will be like, she's back on drugs. Like, and I'm not. I'm just kind of funny sometimes.
Listen, I mean, I would like to go live in a bubble and not deal with the real world myself. Like
Right? Like,
I
come
get
on,
it.
like how fun. And like this is where I'm at. Like everyone keeps talking crap about where I live. Like it's not like perfect, but like I'm outside. Like this is what looks out my bedroom window.
Wow.
That's called peace, okay? And this is what I like to say. I'm a masterpiece just trying to masterpiece, and none of that is easy. So,
How far are you from Charleston? Like where you are? It's like right outside Charleston for by
yeah, it's on like the outskirts, the countryside. Like when people had houses downtown back in the day, this would be their country homes. They'd be in the country part of the time, in the city part of the time. Um, Probably 45 minutes or so. There's a lot of cool history about this place, you know. It's just I never got to talk about myself really that much on the show. So, anyways, this is my new puppy because
he's
another loss I had about a month ago is I was at the beach on Sullivan's Island and my dog was killed by a coyote. My child, my dog, like my everything. The only thing I had left after losing everything was this dog, right? His name was Gucci. This is the new Gucci, so this is not that Gucci, but he's Gucci number two. But yeah, we were just walking back from the beach and almost at like the road where the cars were and the streetlights, and all of a sudden, like I hear my like dog like squealing. I heard the whole thing. It was traumatic, and I'm just trying to keep it moving because that could have been something that would have really sent anyone over the edge. He was my child.
how long have you had this Gucci?
So he is 4 months old.
Oh wow, he's so
He said,
cute.
"Hello, Mom." This is the little stinky.
He's so cute.
I love him so much, and he's such a blessing. So this has definitely been something that's gotten me through the last year. His full name is King Teddy Henry the Ninth, Gucci the Second, Ravenel slash Dennis slash Ravenel.
I love it.
We took
Not
my children and I, we took a vote and we just couldn't decide. So that's it.
you just throw all the names in there.
Also, I mean, this should have been the first thing I said. It's my son's birthday today. He turns 8. Isn't
Oh
that wild?
wow. Yes.
So he's going to be 8. Kinsey's 9. It's like, wow. So to be talking about this show, which I very much relate all those experiences to, and just, I'm very thankful. I am very grateful for sure.
8 and 9, that sounds crazy because now I feel really old.
No, I feel old. My energy feels old, Lord.
Are your kids like aware of, they're young, but like, are they aware that like, they're aware of what's going on, right? That there's, troubles and I mean, and are they aware of all, like you said, your Google alerts go off, like all the headlines? I imagine they're not really privy to all that, right? How about this question? Are you aware of all the like, are you, because like you said, like social media and you don't know what to do. And like I ignore everything online because it's
Yeah.
just crazy. Like, do you go down that rabbit hole where like you see all this crap that's said about
No,
yourself,
no,
basically?
I do not. The only things I
That's
know
healthy.
are when people send me like a link to an article, and that's usually just when things get real bad, And then, I had Google alerts set up when I was on the show, like Southern Charm, Kathryn, or something like that. So I would get those daily. But now they started getting really bad. I didn't even click on the link because even just the first words were bad. So I am no longer, I don't get online at all. And it's stressful every day. I wake up to that not knowing. It's like impending doom, that feeling of always just expecting it to come out, even if you're not doing anything. If there's someone out there that just wants to perpetuate things, they're going to do it at all costs. And what am I supposed to do? What can I? I mean, there's people, all these people think it should be so easy, but it's way more complicated. There's so much red tape to protect your own self, you know, just is what it is. But, that's a whole other point. I think that what I want to say is, ironically enough, I'm an extraordinarily amazing mother. And I love my extraordinarily amazing children. And they're going to be just, they're from me too, so they're going to be strong. And we're going to get through this.
That's really good. And like I said, like one day at a time. And I
Yeah,
mean, it's a
one step
scary,
for
right?
sure.
Like one day at a time. And it is a scary world. People can say anything about you. What
Everyone, the media, everyone has a phone.
and right, like I think the
And when
best
I don't comment on stories, which is what I just don't do that. You know, I don't sit there and try and plant them. I don't comment. I mean, that's just not the energy that I could ever even stomach in my body and soul and mind. Like, that's not me. Right. So I just stay in my own lane and I just can't imagine being that miserable.
do you tell like people that are trying to help you that send you all this like I know you're trying to help me like please just I don't even
I
want to
used
see
to
this.
like it and be like, wow, or like little responses like that. But at this point, I got like 45 unread. Okay. I assume they understand.
Like
At some
stop.
point, you're just like signing out.
What about like this recent thing where it's all over? Like, I don't even, where it says, like, Kathryn, like hit and run that you hit this officer picking up your at school. Okay. We'll move on from that question.